it's like popping in and out. It's 14 degrees right now. That's chilly, but it's getting up to 21. I fear I definitely packed for hotter weather. Is the double white like a bit much? These are the only long pants I have because I want to buy a new pair of my favorite jeans in a different color. So I didn't pack any jeans because I was like, I'll buy some jeans over there. Maybe we could do that today, but that doesn't solve any issues right now. I feel like it's a good temperature wise outfit. If it starts to warm up, I'm glad this is quite breezy, but if it's cool, at least my body's kind of covered. I prefer to be way too hot than even the slightest bit cold. I feel like this is safe. You can see all of my mess, and I'm gonna just hope that you don't judge me for it. But good morning. I'm so excited about today, and I'm not even doing anything that big. I'm just spending the day alone in London, and I'm just so excited. If you missed my last video, there's way more kind of context as to why I'm here and why I'm doing this trip. I really wanted it to be a mix of solo, like a solo trip, because I've never done a solo trip before. Like I've kind of like solo traveled to people before, but not actually had a solo trip, and it's just something that I always had on my bucket list. I always wanted to, I don't know, see how I would feel solo traveling, and I just feel like everyone always talks about solo travel and how you, it sounds so cheesy, but like discover yourself and figure out parts of yourself that you didn't even, I don't know, like you didn't even really know. I feel like so far from what I've noticed of just being alone is how much slower the day goes. That's kind of what I want today to be. On my phone I've got a note of a few things I would love to do today. I would love to go to some bookshops. I went into a Waterstones the other day, and just for a very, very quick squeeze, not like a proper look, I kind of just want to like walk the entirety of London today. Not everything, but there's a few different areas and they're kind of all around London, and I would love to just walk to all of them. I think first plan of attack is to go get myself a little drink. I'm not sure if I want a coffee or a matcha. Just go get myself a little drink. I have already had breakfast. I did a grocery shop the other day, so I could kind of like cosplay living here really and have breakfast at home. And I also have been waking up so hungry. I think it's just the time zones is just like so flipped from Australia to London. Yesterday I woke up at 4:30 a.m. starving, like I was so starving, so I'm so glad I had food here. And then today I slept until 6, and that's a huge win. I did wake up at 4, I think it was like 3:30, 3:45, and I was like, no, I'm not doing this again, because that night, so not last night but the night before, I got 4 hours sleep. So when I woke up in the 3s this morning, I was like, I'm not doing this again. So I literally lay there for so long, even though my mind was kind of awake. Next thing I know, I'm waking up at 6. Now it's 8 a.m. on Saturday. So a nice Saturday in London. I've had a really nice slow morning. I had my breakfast. This windowsill, I said in my last vlog, but this is why I booked this Airbnb, because I just knew that I would be sitting here all the time and just looking out on the street. And I'm staying in Kensington, and the street I'm on, I'll show you when I walk outside, it is so perfect. But even just my view, I'm like right on a mew, and it's just so beautiful. It's so picturesque, and I just love it here so much. I leave tomorrow for my next vacation, and I'm sad, but I'm also excited. But you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm ready. I'm gonna pack myself a little bag, because I think I'm gonna be out for majority of the day. So I want to kind of like pack a bag, all the essentials. I kind of also would love to buy a new book today and then take it to a park and read it. That is like my dream day. I've got this little tote that I brought with me, because it's so light, but it's massive, so you can fit a decent amount in. Water bottle. I am still doing 75 soft as well, so water intake, very important. I'm gonna pack a little mini essentials within the big bag. I'm gonna take my film camera. I haven't taken any film yet so far. I keep forgetting. Some headphones. Listening to music and walking around the city, especially London, is one of the most top tier feelings in the world. Lip products, just to top up. Should I take my Kindle or should I buy a new book today? I mean, it can't hurt to take it anyway. Kindle. I have a spare battery for this camera. Obviously my phone. I feel like that's probably all. I cannot even tell you how much I've been dreaming of this day specifically for months. Also, outfit, let me tell you where everything is from. Linen pants are Beanie Boutique. I'll have them linked below. They are perfect. Probably one of my most worn pants ever. I've got my blue, are these Giselle's from Adidas? And then this little top is from Cotton On. There's no key to this Airbnb, and I feel so wrong every time, because I feel like I'm locking myself out. I never want anything else, because I'm like, well, I can't. As long as my phone doesn't die, because I don't know both the codes. Oh, there's still some blue sky. I feel like it was definitely a little bit more before, but I'll take it. And it feels like a nice temperature. I feel like this outfit was a good call, especially if I'm walking. Look at this house. You're kidding. Wait, that is my absolute dream in life. I keep seeing this coffee shop. I've seen it for the last few days up at the end of my street, and it looks perfect every single time. I'm like, again, I can't leave here without going to this coffee shop. I would love to take a book there and read as well, but it's so, like, the weather is too good. Maybe if it starts to get a bit rainy. So I think I'm just gonna go pick myself up a coffee, and then I think I'm gonna walk to Notting Hill, because I can walk through Hyde Park, and it's like a decent walk, but walking through a park with a coffee and listening to music, there's always people at this coffee shop, so I'm like, surely it's good. And going for a long walk through the park with a coffee is exactly what I want to do. I'm so excited. Look at this street, by the way. Oh my gosh, look at that blue sky. This is my street. How perfect. I love the street signs so much. This is the coffee shop. HGEM Kensington. Hi, how are you? I would grab just an iced almond latte. Thank you so much.
Iced almond latte with cinnamon.
Thank you. Looks good. Taste test. Ooh, it's strong, but it's yummy. I've made it to the park, and it's so beautiful.
I left the hall light on.
Okay, I've just taken a seat on a little park bench because I was walking through and I was like, I just want to sit down and people watch. Everyone is on their morning runs or like taking their dogs for a walk, and the sun is like fully coming out. Look at this. Oh. And it's just like quiet but busy. I'm just like, this is the best day of my life. I think I want to get a Lime bike at some point and ride around the park. Maybe I'll do that later. I'm major vlogging with you right now because there's quite a few people walking. This is something that I've discovered that solo travel is so amazing for. You can have a plan and then you can just change it and it doesn't affect anyone but you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I just felt like sitting down. And not that you can't do that with other people, but I didn't have to ask anyone. I didn't have to consider anyone. I love that I can just change my mind 1,000 times today of what I want to do and it doesn't affect anyone but me. Like, I'm sitting on a park bench in Hyde Park with my coffee on a sunny Saturday in London. Like, I just... Can you top this? The best day of my life.
Won't you come back home again?
Where's the hungry filler? Yeah, perfect. I love this book. I love this book too. Can you just hold this book?
Can you just sign this for me? Hey guys, what's up? I knew you guys were gonna miss me, so.
We're in London to surprise you. This is crazy. My heart's still racing.
I'm so sorry. Because I like got a moment to be like, oh, I'm sorry. You didn't get that. Are you Sophie Jayne? No.
I went, huh? Like,
Am I allowed to?
I'm sorry. Like, the people you run into in London, you know what I'm saying?
You just can't escape the Aussies in London, actually.
They say you are doing fine. I smile and hold my breath and count to 10. Wish I could say the same. Wish I could say the same.
I've just stumbled across the cutest street, Farmer Street. I mean, it's just like a classic Notting Hill with all of the different coloured houses. Like, the fact that people live here is crazy to me. Imagine living in a pink or a yellow house. I also just got a matcha from a place called Cura and it looks really promising. Look at that. That's yummy. It was time for my second beverage of the day. The coolest places I've ever been to. It's a book bar. You can order coffee, you can order wine, and it's a bookstore, but everyone is sitting down with a drink and reading their books. It's like dark and moody, and this is like, I cannot believe I've never heard of this place before. It's so cool. Like, I just had a drink, but now I want to get another drink and then sit down and read my book. It's so cool in here. I'm gonna try and be really inconspicuous. I'm not gonna look at you purely from an embarrassment standpoint, but I think this might be the best day of my life. This place, everyone is so lovely here. I got myself a peppermint tea because I was like, I didn't want another like milky drink. And I'm starting my new book that I bought this morning from the Notting Hill Bookstore, which is my first ever classic. I've wanted to read this book for so long. I really want to watch the movie, but I wanted to read the book before I watched the movie. I've been looking for the perfect edition, and I was in the Notting Hill Bookstore this morning and I was like, I think this is it. It's so beautiful. The spine is stunning. It's little, it's blue. It just felt special to get in the Notting Hill Bookstore. I'm on page 12, but I never want to leave. I want to spend hours here. I will definitely be coming back. Oh my gosh, the book bar, like, this is a genius. This is a genius idea. I think this is the best thing I've ever done. I may or may not have gotten my third beverage of the day. It's just one of those days and I'm okay with that. I had my lunch and then I just felt like I was craving a coffee. I don't know what's gotten into me recently, but I've been craving coffees. So I got a Gale's. I've never tried a Gale's coffee before and I just felt like that was something I needed to experience. And it's quite good. I got an oat iced latte with honey and cinnamon. Also it's a dome lid, but I love the shape of this cup. It's the little things. It really can make or break. I actually should check my directions. Right and then left. Genuinely unsure what I would do without my phone's map. How did anyone get around before? Thinking I'm gonna head back to my Airbnb just for like half an hour, just to kind of reset. I've done a little bit of shopping, so I can also give you a haul. I need to check my directions again. Like a weird route I've got to take home. Okay, I'm turning right and then just straight. Okay. Elm Park Gardens. This is just like every single street is just so cute. I love it here. I do. I literally sent Sam a text being like, just so you know, like we are going to live here at some point in our lives, whether that's after kids, I'm not sure. And he was like, yep, sounds good. So I'm really glad that we've established that. But I'm just having the best day ever. I loved walking around the Chelsea area. And it's just under 30 minutes walk home and I was like, I could catch a bus or the tube, but it was kind of the same amount of time to walk or get public transport. So I was like, I'm just gonna walk. I think I've already done like 14,000 steps. This is something I love about traveling so much, is you're just living life day. If that makes sense. It involves so much walking and so much movement. Also, I had a tunacado sandwich for lunch and I'm normally a Joe's Club fanatic. Like I would die for the Joe's Club. But I just randomly was like, I kind of feel like tuna today. It was so good. I've only had a tunacado in America and I feel like this one's better. Charging my phone because it is rapidly declining and that stresses me out, especially because I needed to get into this apartment. Like I kind of know the codes, but I'd just be scared that in a stage of panic I'd forget them. Definitely know the first one, but I always mess up the second one. I'm behind on the water. I also just did all the dishes in the kitchen because I hadn't done them yet and I check out tomorrow. I thought I'd give you a haul. I know I've said it probably 1,000 times today, but I am just having the best day ever. Like I keep just walking around, like actually I find myself smiling and I'm not like trying to smile. I'm not aware of it until I'm kind of halfway through. I've been doing it for ages and I'm like I'm just alone walking around the streets smiling to myself. So today's just been so fun. I think I'm also realizing that, and I think it probably comes back to being an only child, because I feel like I just grew up always doing things by myself. I was just always so comfortable being alone and being, I don't know, like I'm never bored when I'm alone. I don't know, I've just always loved being alone. Even I was talking to my dad recently and he was like, you just always loved doing things by yourself. And I think it makes sense because I always did it when I was young. There was no one to do things with, so I just kind of like got used to doing it by myself or doing things by myself. But now I think I enjoy it so much because I did it so much as a kid and as a child, because I've never solo traveled before, and so I didn't know if I was gonna be like, I hate this, I hate the feeling of being alone on the other side of the world doing my own thing. But I actually love it like a lot. It's just like the ultimate self-care me time, having all the time in the world in my favorite city by myself to just do whatever I want. I'm just having the best time. Anyway, let's give you a haul. So of course in Notting Hill I had to go to the Notting Hill bookstore. I've been to a couple times before, but I've never actually bought a book. Did I say all of this in the book bar? I can't remember what I said, so sorry if I'm repeating myself, but for a while now I've been wanting to read Little Women. I would love to read some classics and I just feel like Little Women is a really good place to start, and because there are so many beautiful versions of the classics, I wanted like a really pretty special one and I couldn't find any online that I really liked. And then so when I was in this bookstore today, they had so many classics and so many versions of classics, and I saw this copy and I just thought that is perfect. Oh, like the gold foiling, the sisters. I read one chapter in the book bar and I'm really enjoying it. I feel like I'm kind of picturing, because I haven't seen the movie, but I know the actors that are in it. I don't actually know which one is which, but I'm kind of like guessing. Like I'm pretty sure Florence Pugh is Beth, and then I don't know who Emma Watson is. Is she Jo? Imagine if I just like picked them all very differently and then I watched the movie and I'm like, this is not what I was imagining. I just loved this copy of it so much. So beautiful. So I got that, and then also got, oh, this will be great for my scrapbook, the Notting Hill coffee shop. You get £1 off. I got this card, which I literally just got for my scrapbook because one of my favorite things is to collect little bits and scrapbook them. And so this is the Notting Hill bookstore. Then I got this little, because I forgot my journal and I'm actually kicking myself, but I got this little mini journal that just says the Notting Hill bookstore on it, or bookshop, sorry, because I want to do a bit of journaling in my alone time, my alone travels. Get every single thought that rushes through my head out into this little journal, and it's a good one because it's little, so it'll just fit in my bag. I thought it was quite cute. I also got this from the book bar, They have little free, just like they were like anyone can take them, little postcard and bookmarks. So I got this, and that is in my book. This kind of stuff just lights my soul on fire. And then the next thing I got was a very what's what I'm looking for, like long time purchase. I've seen this cardigan on socials, and then Maddie and I yesterday actually went into this store and I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. And she was like, try it on, and I was like, I need to come back when I'm like more ready, because I need to try on every size, see what kind of fit. I really wanted to think about this purchase. Oh my gosh, I love it. This color, I'm just trying to think, I don't think I own anything in this kind of color, so I hope it suits me, like suits my color tone. I love a short sleeve cardigan. I have that blue one that I wear to death. Sometimes you don't want a full cardigan but you want something more than a t-shirt, and I just feel like it's like the perfect in between. I'll put a singlet on and then pop it on to show you, because oh, it's so perfect. I love it. People outside my window, are they Australian? No, I thought they were Australian for a second. There's so many Australians here. Oh, it's so comfy, and I just know based off how much I wear my blue short sleeve cardigan that I will wear this to death. I can obviously wear it done up or like fully undone. Oh, I love it. Wait, let me take my hair down. I did just have it up all day, honestly, because it was so warm when I was walking around. With some hair down. Oh, I love it. I'll try with the whole outfit. Is it cute? I hope it's cute. I really hope I suit this color. I love it, so I hope I suit it.
Thank you.
Wow, where are they going? They're all dressed up. I've loved people watching out this window. This is the mess I've just made. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a cleanup because, yeah, as I said, I check out tomorrow. So I would love to just have it all mostly tidy, and I think Maddie's gonna come over tonight and we're going to make dinner, and then she's gonna do my brows because she does lashes and brows. So if anyone in London is after a very good price lashes and brows, she does them. So I don't know the best way for bookings. Maybe I'll ask her. I'll put it all in the description box, but she's gonna do my brows, and I'm very excited because they very much need doing. Skin always breaks out whenever not whenever, but most of the time whenever I get my brows done at like proper places. But whenever Maddie does my brows, they don't break out. I think I'm gonna go to hers because she's got a few clients today, and so she's kind of got everything set up, and so she was like, it'll work well because everything will already be out. And then I think the plan is to make dinner at hers and then take dinner to the park, sit in a park maybe around her, and then come back here and have a movie night. I think one of our favorite movies is The Game Plan, and I feel like no one is able to quote Game Plan as well as Maddie and I. One of our top favorite movies. We were quoting it heaps yesterday and we were like, we need to watch it. So that's kind of the rough plan. And then she'll sleep over here tonight as well, which I'm very excited about. So today is just the perfect day. It's August 1st, right? This is the most perfect start to August. Okay, I'm gonna chill for a bit and then I'm going to just tube to Maddie's. I think it's like a 45-minute walk, but it's like a 20-minute tube. And that's like walking to the station and then walking from the station to hers. So it's not that far. I think I might wear this. Excited about it, and Maddie's gonna be very happy that I bought it because she was like, you have to buy it yesterday. I just need to live here at one point in my life. Notice straws on its last legs. Filled my coffee up with ice when I got home. It's probably too late to be drinking caffeine, but I do feel quite tired. Also, I never elaborated on this after it happened, but I quite literally cannot believe what happened this morning. I've just spilled that whole coffee. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Quite literally all of it. Oh my gosh. What do I mop it up with? Cannot believe I just did that. Okay, it's all clean. Maybe that was the universe's way of being like, you don't need any more caffeine. Maybe I was just meant to drink water and not more coffee. That's so sad. It was such a good coffee. I love seeing how many people take photos of this street. Like, everyone's always just walking past and then they just get their phone out and take a bunch of photos. I'm like, yeah, honestly same. Obviously this morning I was like, I'm gonna start off with Notting Hill. Like, I wanted to go to a few bookstores around there, and it was like a walking distance, like walking through Hyde Park. Anyway, went to Notting Hill. I walked all down the Portobello Road, looked at all the Portobello Road markets. I think I got there around 9, and even though it was a Saturday, I think because it was a bit on the earlier side, it wasn't that busy. So highly recommend going early. Anyway, so because I was like walking down Portobello Road, and then I was like, okay, I'll go into Notting Hill, and then there's a Daunt Books, or Notting Hill Bookstore, and then there's a Daunt Books just down from that. So I was like, okay, that's what I'll do. Bought my book and then walked to Daunt Books in Notting Hill, and I'm just like having a look around. I'd never been to that Daunt Books before, so I was like just having a look around. And then there was a downstairs area. Love a downstairs area. I feel like so many bookstores here have like a upstairs or a downstairs. So I'm walking down, I'm like looking to the, I think I was looking to the left, and then all of a sudden I hear like, excuse me, are you Sophie Jayne Miller? And I looked and I was like, the way I was just like, I fully glitched. We were laughing because I fully just stared at her for what felt like a few seconds. Just shock. We obviously knew that we were both in London, and last time I saw her I was like, surely we have to meet up for like just a coffee or just run into each other. Like, when are we going to, oh, the sun just came out. Like, when are we ever going to be in London at the same time ever again? Anyway, we hadn't organised anything. To just run into each other in London was the craziest thing. Might not sound that crazy, but it felt crazy. And also, of course, we ran into each other in a bookstore. It was so fun. We chatted for, I don't know, maybe like 20 minutes, just randomly in a bookstore, just updating each other on the week that we both had and all of our flights and everything. It was just so fun. I said Shrek, but I saw on Find My Friends yesterday that we were like on other sides of London. And I was like, whoa, like imagine if we ran into each other just randomly. And then we both had the exact same morning. Like they did the exact same Portobello Road, Notting Hill bookstore, and then Dawn Books, which isn't a crazy sequence to do things in, but just the fact that we were there at the same time on the same day and we didn't know. I'm just so happy I got to see her. Anyway, I'm gonna drink my water and not my coffee. Oh, I didn't need it. I just can't get over how good of a day I've had, and it's gonna continue being perfect. Wait, I'm so sorry I'm back. I bought these yesterday and I wanted to show you what I bought. Because we were already doing a haul, I was like, I need to show you what I bought. I went to Hollister, the one on Oxford Street, which is a chaotic experience, but I literally walked in and saw, oh, I saw them this morning. I walked in and saw this one top and I was like, I need to try that on. And then I tried it on, I was like, yeah, I need it. I'm gonna insert a photo of me wearing it because I feel like it doesn't come across as cute as it is. I am so obsessed with wearing yellow at the moment. This is what I was wearing in the photo that I took. They're kind of like linen micro shorts, which I've been after a good pair for a while. And I tried the one and they fit so perfectly as well, so I got them. And then I got this top, which to me, and let me know if you feel the same, this to me is a Gabriela Montez top. The back, the tie, the blue and white, and it's kind of like off the shoulder. It was perfect. I tried it and I was like, yeah, I love it. So those are the 3 things I got from Hollister. So I've done a bit of shopping. I'm obsessed with everything.
Do you want me to count you down or do you want me to just read?
Just go. Oh. Actually, it wasn't that bad.
Oh.
Whoa. I've never actually seen the map.
Look at these. Sorry. Can you see all that?
That's so nice.
I love it.
I feel clean. Like, I always feel clean after getting this done.
Very clean girl.
Clean girl, yeah.
Oi.
Was it another good one? Look at all these little dots.
Little follicles.
Yeah, that's the word. Oh.
Gorgeous.
She's passionate about her craft.
You really am. Nothing quite beats the feeling, eh? Is it gorgeous?
That is gorgeous.
Yeah, literally like a last. Oh, actually, so I can't wait to that. I love my face.
The setup. The bib.
I like what I see.